Hi, it's Lucy from Cognitive Sports Therapy. It's day 5 of Red January and this is our third video. So today we're going to stay on hands and knees for the most part. If you find that your wrists get a little bit uncomfortable, feel free just to come off your wrists as many times as you need to. Or you could put something underneath your wrists, like a book or a yoga block, just to reduce the amount of flexion that you are asking of your wrists. So we're going to begin today in a pose called child's pose. So we're going to come onto our knees and then just take your knees a little bit wider so you kind of got room for your torso to melt down towards the floor in between your thighs. You can let your head come to the floor. If it doesn't want to come to the floor, stack your fists one on top of the other and just let your head rest there. Or you could make a pillow for your head with your arms. If you find actually this isn't comfortable for your knees or for any other part of your body, feel free just to either lay down or take another comfortable position. And then just let your eyes softly close. And I want us to start today by asking the question, what do I really need today? So just ask yourself that right now. What do I really need today? And just see if you can really tune into what your body is telling you. And I want you to really be clear about asking your body this question, because often we ask our minds and that often kind of points us in the wrong direction. So asking your body, what do I need today? And it might be that you need just a few minutes alone. It might be that you need a hug. It might be that you need to rest. It might be that you need some movement. But just see if you can really tune into what that answer is. And really this question is a wonderful way to start every day, because it sort of puts us in this place of self-love, self-care. We're really taking the time to ask ourselves in the same way that we often ask those that we love, what do you really need today? And then just start to take a few slightly deeper breaths here in your child's pose. And really just let go of everything that's come before this moment. Let go of everything that's going to come after it. And really be present with the expansion that the inhale offers us and the softening and release that the exhale offers us. Nice. And then from your child's pose position, I want you to slowly come up onto your hands and your knees. This is called tabletop position. And we're just looking to make a nice square shape. So you can pad your knees with cushions or pillows if you need to. And have your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. We're going to start to articulate the spine and link the breath with our movement now. So as you inhale, I want you to lift your tailbone, lift your chest, drop your belly down, squeezing the muscles of your back. And then as you exhale, reversing that and really stretching out by lifting your spine up towards the ceiling, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone, curling like a cat. Good. Inhale to drop the belly down, lift the chin, lift the chest, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, round. And then just see if you can start to find your own rhythm here. So just moving in time with your breath. We're all breathing at slightly different rates. So just tuning into your rhythm. It's really beneficial for your nervous system. And this kind of movement for your spine is always a good idea. Good. And then just take 1 or 2 more rounds. And just doing your best to maintain that cadence of nice, considered slow breathing. Good. And then just coming back to your tabletop position, your nice square shape. From here, let's just come off the wrists for a moment. So sit down any way that's comfortable and just make some circles with your wrists, going in both directions. And then stretching your arms out in front and just lifting and lowering your fingers. Nice. And then just shake it all off. And then coming back onto your hands and your knees. You're going to stretch your left leg back behind you and just press down through that left heel now, just to start to stretch the calf muscles, the Achilles, just feeling lots of nice length through the back of that leg. Good. And then from here, press your shoulders back over your wrists and slide your left leg all the way out to the side. And then just lift yourself up. So you're in, this is called gate pose. And I'll just turn to the front so that you can see what I'm doing. So as you inhale, you're going to raise your right arm up. And then as you exhale, we're just going to take it into a side bend. So this is a really nice stretch for your psoas muscle. Your psoas muscle connects via connective tissue to your diaphragm. And so if your psoas muscle is tight, it can really impact your ability to kind of feel like you're taking those full deep breaths. So stretching your psoas muscle is always good for your health, for your body, and for your mind as well, because when you can breathe well, it lessens those feelings of anxiety. Good. And then come all the way back to the center. Bring both hands back down to the ground, and then bring that left knee back in next to the right. So let's do that on the other side. So this time slide your right leg back and just press that heel towards the floor, stretching out the back of the leg. Stay connected to that breath and stay connected to what it is that you feel like you want a little bit more of today. What do you need today? Nice. And then we're going to take that right leg all the way from behind us out to the side, lifting up. Remember, you can always pad that knee that's on the floor, especially if you feel a little bit of pressure pain. Just grab a cushion. Left arm reaches up. And then we're going to just take it into that side bend. You really want to make sure your right foot is fully connected to the floor. And just feel all that length through the left side of the body. A little bit of engagement of the glutes here. Maybe even a tiny press forward of the hips. That's going to start to really intensify that stretch through that hip flexor. Good. Let's take one more big breath here. And then exhale, release it. And then bring your hands down. Come back onto your hands and your knees, tabletop position. So we're going to inhale, lift the left arm up, chest is turning towards the left. And just take 2 or 3 slow, big circles here. Just moving through your range. Don't feel like you have to copy my range. Just moving through whatever range you've got. Good, and then when that left arm's lifting up to the sky again, take a big inhale. And then exhale, place the left hand down. Same thing, other side, reach the right arm up, chest is turning to the right. And then 2 or 3 big, slow circles. So I want you to imagine you're moving this right arm through water. And there's a little bit of resistance as you move. Good, the arm reaches up to the sky, take a big breath in. And then exhale, bring that hand down. Good, and then from here, you're just going to swing your legs out from underneath you. Sit yourself down in a comfortable seated position on the floor. And just put one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Let your eyes close. And just notice how you feel. Send yourself a thank you for taking some time to step onto your mat or to step into a space that's just for you. Even just for a few minutes can be so powerful and really help set the tone for the rest of the day. So hear your own voice in your head saying thank you. And just remind yourself what your body needs today. And when you're ready, release your hands and blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've got any feedback or if you have any questions, please get in touch with us. We're always really happy to hear from you, and we'll see you again in a couple of days. Bye for now.